always known he was my mirror, but I was now starting to see the precision with which the mirroring happens. I saw the internal balance and vibration that we both had to demonstrate to be able to come together, and I started to relax in the knowing that if I could balance the inner, the outer would alter in reflection, and that if I increased my vibration, he would have no choice but to do the same. I felt like there was still a way to go for things to fully fall into place. However, in the meantime I decided to set a new standard for how I show up in the connection. I vowed to remain centered and connected and to meet whatever arises with love, compassion and honesty. I would no longer pussyfoot around him or treat him like some emotionally and spiritually impaired person who was afraid of my love, my passion, my feelings, or expectations, and I would no longer censor my words, emotions or experiences for fear of scaring him away. That energy had only ever created doubt and confusion between us. After all, we are mirrors. Instead, I would only emanate the power of knowing what I know, and I had absolute faith that he would reflect it back to me. If he didn't, then it simply wasn't time yet. I wanted to reach out to him, to let him know that I now take full responsibility for my part and acknowledge all the ways in which I had contributed to the imbalance between us. I offered to meet him. No reply. I sent him my phone number. No reply. I was intrigued. Why was he suddenly silent? I could feel the energy between us pulsing with something unprecedented. Little did I know that once again he knew exactly what to do in order to get me to fully open up to this new awareness within me. His silence literally pulled the truth out of me. 7. It is by knowing what you know and by owning it that both you and your twin will be lifted out of confusion into alignment with your destiny. With a whole new level of transparency and accountability, I wrote him a long, heartfelt letter. I didn't ask, beg, hope or make any demands. I simply told him everything and invited him to take my hand and rise in love. I was responding to a higher calling, to a sense of belonging and being where I need to be, not only in the greater scale of things but within my own journey. I felt like a bird who never questions its existence or path, yet which without any hesitation simply arises high into the sky and allows the warm winds to carry it to its destination. I knew I did not want him back at any less than his fullest and truest self, and he could take all the time and space he needed to get there. I knew that in the meantime God would continue to guide me and provide me with all the love that I needed. However, if I was hearing this call to return to him in order to align with the divine plan, then as part of the one soul he had to be hearing that same call. There was no other way. Therefore, wasn't I simply claiming our destiny by asking him to join forces with me on the outside like he had done on the inside? I knew my email was a signal which would tell him that it was time to come home. I was truly calling forth his divine masculine to match my divine feminine. I was now a queen ready for my king to return home to rule the kingdom that we had built together. No matter what, we would end up being only love, vibrating together in the heart of God in our eternal oneness and life. To return to who we are, to where we belong, is to simply stay there, to stay in this love, and this now became my only option. We hope this channel has helped you discover where to start on your actual path. It's a good karma to put a like, subscribe and share. Leave your suggestion in the field below. With all the love to you.